Anybody home? Guess it's going to take a couple of minutes. I see one. Hi, how you doing? Who's there? Welcome in. I know there's somebody in the house. How you doing tonight? Oh, I see two in the house. How you doing tonight? Say something. I've been overdue to make a video. Oh, somebody left. Anybody home? Hello, hello. Anybody home? Hey, how you doing? Well, it's Tuesday here and it's December 8th here in Florida, and we took a little, we're getting a little cool weather. Where are you at, and how's your temperature? How's the weather there? Anybody on? Oh, sorry, my phone's ringing.
Call from Whitponder.
My husband's going to pick it up, I hope.
Call from Whitponder.
That's what happens when you make a live. The phone starts ringing. Oh, anybody out there in YouTube land? Hi, everybody. How you doing tonight? Hey, how are you? What's everybody up to tonight? It says that there's 2 people here and 1 like. Thank you. Not seeing any comments. Well, I just came on because I haven't made a video in a few days and I needed to do it. I have a bunch of things I've been working on that I finished. Hey, hi, how are you? Hi, Mimi. I just decided to come on. The grandbaby went home and I had a few minutes and I figured I'd get on the live. I have some things I finished. I'm here in Florida and it's got a little chilly for a change. That sounds cute. I made some ornaments. I made a bunch of ornaments recently. I'm making some hats right now, as you could see. I didn't have enough. I hope it looks okay with a little white in it. What do you think? See? I put white in there. You think that looks okay? I mean, people put stripes in hats. It's the same exact type of yarn, you know? It's a bulky. I did make a few Christmassy kind of things. And I made some stitch markers and I made some, still working. You made 5 ornaments. Hey, Linda, how you doing? Long time no see. I just made 4 hats since last night. You like it? Thank you. Thank you. What happened was when I used all this, the blue color, it's like a blue-green color, it wasn't quite where I liked my hats to be. You know, I like them to be like where they're covering your ears. So I just pulled some out and I put some white in there and I just figured I'll put a stripe. So there's going to be a Christmas party at my church for the women, and we're gonna do like winter hats and gloves and stuff. We all live in Florida, so my pastor's wife said I could bring some of my stuff and sell it on Friday when I go to Bible study. So So maybe somebody will buy something, but who knows? You know, they may not have any winter gear, you know? I made a few other hats and I got a couple more. I have more than one whip on the hook, you know? Hey, Judy, welcome in. Thanks for coming in. I'm was just saying how I've been making some hats. I was following Crystal at Bagel Day's tutorial and I had done it before, but for some reason, I don't know, I think I did something wrong. Anyway, it was like I was running out of yarn. Usually I could get a whole hat out of the 81 skein number 6 yarns. I don't know. So I decided to do it different. I just tweaked it a little. Thanks. Here, this one was this is a lighter weight yarn. She tells you how to go an extra round. This one came out pretty good. It's one of my friends. Thank you. I made some men's hats with this yarn and sent it to my son. But this one I made a little different. Could be for a man or a woman. And I kind of tweaked the pattern. I didn't, this is the hat. 1 minute, I'll show you. This is the hat I followed from Bagel Day a while ago. And I think I might have did an extra row at the bottom because I like the hat to cover the ears. And so this was supposed to be the same hat, but I ended up doing extra front. It was supposed to be front post, back post. And I think on one of them, I didn't do the back post. I just did a double crochet instead. And it still looked like a back post. So this one I've done in the past. It's just in my things to sell kind of. I have a cowl to go with that. Anyway, but what else do I have here? Whoops. I'm working on a red one. I found, oh, it looks orange. It's really, really red actually. Doesn't, I just found a bunch of this yarn in the red. It's Cincinnati red in the Hometown USA. Just found it for 75 cents at Walmart yesterday. You got to check the app. Do you know how to do that? See? It's not orange though, it's red. It must be my camera. I got 6, there's only 2 here. So I already started a hat in that yarn. I think I have more somewhere in the closet, you know? So I'm kind of doing the similar hat. I'm just tweaking it. And then I made a white one. Did a little different too. I did more rounds. I did some regular double crochet and then I went into back loop only. So it made like this little thing of a jig here. So I didn't end up following her tutorial to a T. I kind of tweaked it. And then I made this one, which could be for a man. So I made 4 hats since last night. I have 2 more on the hook. And I'm still working on a baby blanket. I usually have one thing at a time. But I'll show you I think I showed this before. Whoops, I dropped it. Thank you. That's all I talk about. I don't have any trivia. I have to look into that. Everybody's doing trivia on their lives. Thank you. Except for, it's such a thin yarn. It's that baby yarn. I'm on my 2nd ball. I don't know. I decided since the baby isn't due till June, I'm getting a new grandbaby. It's a boy. And I figured I'll just take my time with it, you know? If I do a couple of rounds a day, eventually I'll get it to the point that I'm happy with it, you know? And then the baby's due in June and it's a boy, and basically I've got 6 months to make this blanket. Hey, how you doing? Welcome in. Thanks for coming in. Linnea, how do you say your name? Lynn? Anyway, I'm just showing all my whips. For a change, I have more than one whip. I get tired of like finishing a project and then I don't know what to start, you know? Thank you. It's exciting. I even have Happy Mail. And I have some things I bought. Like I was saying, I bought the, check the app for Walmart because I got a bunch of yarn for 75 cents each. What did I do with it? I lost it already. Anyway, so I'm just, this is the Glorious Granny. So it has double, triple crochets. I'm not with the front post. So I don't know, it's a little time consuming. I like how it's coming out, but I mean, as you get, the longer the round gets, the longer it takes. So whatever, I didn't touch it yet today. Maybe I'll do a round tonight. I don't know. We'll see. I'll just work on it in the morning. Whoops, I dropped it. I'm messing it up. Then I went into Hobby Lobby one day this week. Here's Kay. Hey Kay, how you doing? And would you believe I found a skein of yarn for that was the clearance yarn for like, it was just laying there without a price, and I went up to say, like, I think this is in clearance and there's no price, and they tried to tell me it was $3 because she didn't hear the manager right, and it was only like 75 cents. Anyway, so I got one of these. And I got another one of these for, so I could make another one of those loveys, you know, around the rubber band. Did you ever see those? Did you ever see the loveys that, you know, go around the, you make like a little blanket, you put it around the dolly's head? I figured this is good for a girl or a boy. My friend is going to be a grandma, so maybe I'll give her one of these. So everybody's saying hello, I see. What else did I get? Oh yeah, I bought some charms to make more stitch markers, and I picked up one of these little boxes at Walmart. You all make stitch markers? So I haven't tried to organize it yet. I made a few stitch markers the other day, and then I make a big mess. I don't know, I didn't really like these came out really good with the letters. Whoops. And put the letters on there. Yeah, I need to organize them. I'm not that organized in general, so I need all the help I can get. I keep buying stuff and adding it to my collection. First, it was just yarn. So I've made them with letters or numbers. Then I just made some without any letters or numbers. It came out cute too. See? Thank you. I did sell a set. Somebody requested it. So I just did PayPal and sold like a set. This one has the numbers. So I have like 4 in this color. Not that organized here. Then I just made some. I'm going to do a giveaway soon. I have to make a video. Thank you. You know, it's not that hard to do. I did like a little video showing how to make the stitch markers if you're interested the other day. So I just made one on the camera and I showed the pieces that you need and, you know, the tools that you need. And there's different things you could put on. Like this is really like an earring. And it kind of makes it bigger. Sometimes you can't get these at Walmart, this top piece. So sometimes I use the lobster claws, and I found they're a little bigger. It's better to have it a little bigger. I bought these at Walmart. So that's all. I have a lot of beads. A while back, I got a bunch on sale, like those strings of beads or the little bags. So who's in the room? Now it says there's 7 people here. You know. Anyway, what's everybody doing tonight? You like the one with the ear, like with the earring type thing? I have ones that have bigger ones. I don't have, I put the stuff away, but I have all different sizes. Thank you. Yes, hit the like button. I don't think I have any of my moderators in here right now. I never know when I'm going to come on, you know? I mean, I could have just made a regular video, but I was too lazy to. Watching The Voice on TV? Oh, okay, so you watch it. A lot of times I watch people on the TV and then I chat on my phone, when I'm watching a live or something. 1 second, thirsty. So I also bought this, I made like a little tutorial with the stitch marker, and then I showed how I made the my bobbles. I made a few of these. You just got to make 2 circles basically, and then sew them together. Have you made any? Somebody said they made a Christmas ornament. So I did like a little tutorial on how I did this. Yeah. I mean, I only used the purple and the red on this one. And this one I did with the Christmas colors. They have a lot of sparkly red yarn. You're watching Great British Holiday Baking Show on Netflix. That sounds different. My grandson likes them. I let him hang them on the tree. So now I just took it off to show you. So I'll have to let him put them back on the tree when he comes over. And I won't be watching him again till Wednesday. Thursday. Tomorrow I don't watch the baby. He's 3. We're doing potty training. Isn't that fun? Whoops. And I also, I made this little wreath, and I found some cheap bracelets at Walmart. They were on clearance for like $1.50, and you got like 10 of them. So like I crocheted around the bracelet. You're making Fair Isle round ornaments designed by Arnie. I know who Arnie and Carlos are. It's an Advent knit along. I don't knit. I never did any crochet along. I don't know. I seem like I have enough projects to do. So far, I haven't done any kind of crochet along. Eventually, I guess so. And then I winged this one. I added some beads that I had bought. Thank you. I'm starting to get a little collection. Whoop. Here. I followed somebody's tutorial for this. I mean, you're supposed to do it in thread, but I didn't have any white thread, and this has sparkle, like metallic in it. So it still looks cute. And I didn't block it or anything, and it still kind of lays good enough, Maybe I'll make some more of those. And then I attempted to make a tree. I kind of didn't know how to make the shape, and I kind of just winged it. Came out a little cockeyed, but it looks cute. It looks like crafty. Whoops. And here, I followed this tutorial from Jada and Stitches. What did you make, Mimi? Which one? The tree? Or anyway, so I just put a bow that I had on the top. I didn't have a star. Then I used a bigger hook and it came out bigger. This was from Jada and Stitches. Yeah, that was easy. I mean, I'd like to sew on some beads. It's like, give it some like ornaments, or a star on the top. Maybe like embroider a little star. You like the snowflake one. Yeah, there's a lot of snowflake tutorials out there. So, and I have a lot of that white yarn with the metallic going through it. I mean, it could be a nice hat too, And that's all. What I did last night, I pulled out like a bunch of the chunky yarn, and I decided I'm going to follow this tutorial that Bag O'Day was doing, and I would do the first round with each one, and then I would go to the second round with each one. And I got 4 out of the 6 done. I just have to finish these other 2. So I almost did 6, did 4 hats since in a day. That's not too bad, you know. And then I even started another blanket, but I'm not sure I like it. I got too much stuff here. 1 second. I got to get more organized. I have too much. I finally feel like I'm getting too much yarn. You know, I can't find it. It's buried. I definitely have another whip though, another little blanket I started. But I don't think I want. I think I want to rip it out. Like I started another one of those glorious grannies, and I'm not liking that double, triple crochet. It's too slow going for me. You know. You know. I kind of want to do something that's more mindless that I could blow through. You know. I had that other blanket I made, came out really good. That's all. So we have 7 people here. So what else is doing? Where you all from? I forget. I don't remember where everybody's from. I looked before I went on. I looked to check to see if anybody was on doing a live, and I didn't see anybody that I don't subscribe to. You know, so I just figured I'd go for it. Washington. Never been there. I haven't been that far west. I haven't gotten past South Dakota since I was little. Alabama. Yeah, I haven't been there either. I've driven from down the East Coast from New York to Florida. I'm in Florida. Okay, Central Massachusetts. So do you have a Boston accent? Like I have a New York accent? And Maryland. Like one of my sons is going to get married too soon in January. And I'm not going to be there. I'm going to watch it on Zoom, I think. It's a long, weird story. But they're going to get married. They got the license already. It expires like, you know. I didn't. Yes, indeedy. I forgot the question. I think I asked a question. Anyway, but, you know, I've driven through a lot of states, but doesn't mean I visited them, you know. I found this yarn a while back when I went to the Salvation Army. It's very Christmassy looking, but kind of thin. I was thinking maybe I could do something with the ornaments. But I like that the regular yarn works up so quickly, you know. Even I glued the little bead on there. Oh, yes, you do have the Boston accent. Yeah, I have a really strong New York accent. You know, my husband doesn't, my kids don't even sound like they're from New York. You park in your car in a parking lot. I say things weird too. Like if I try to do a search on the YouTube, it comes up with the strangest things. Oh, you were used to do trucking. Yeah, you can't drive to Hawaii. Well, that's interesting. I don't know. When I was a kid, we used to drive from New York to Nebraska because my dad was from Nebraska. He met my mother during the war. So I've been through states. I lived in 3 states. We lived in North Carolina for a while, for like 5 years. Then we moved back to New York, and then we moved here. You know, but it's funny when I try to do searches, the stuff it comes up with. I'll say I want to like crochet shawl, and it'll say show or something. You know, what? That's how you detect the accent, they say.